Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Next week is Thanksgiving. It's crazy. The weather has been crazy. Wearing since I'm wearing green, I figured I'd wear my Grinch little, ears to match for Christmas. I feel like you can't really see them, but it is what it is. It's on there. Y'all can kind of see. So today we're gonna talk about Hot Frosty. Oh, before that, obligatory self promotion. What If I Ruled the World? Poems inspired by music. My first book is out. It's always linked in the description, linked in my link tree. You know where to find it. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about Hot Frosty. I figured since we haven't been on the couch in a while, I'll be there, and you can see my ears if I'm on the couch. I have two ears. I have another one that's like a set of deer ears with like little lights and bells. There's that. All right, let's get into Hot Frosty. It is a Christmas romantic comedy, and the synopsis is a widower encounters her loneliness with a magical snowman brought to life. Absolutely bonkers premise. It was released this year, November 13th, so just a couple weeks ago. Directed by Jerry Sikor- Sikoriti. I said that definitely wrong. Sorry about that. The cast is Lacey Chamber as Kathy Barrett, who is the main character. Dustin Milligan as Jack Snowman, as the Snowman. Craig Robinson as Sheriff Nathaniel Hunter. Joe Trigillo as Deputy Sheriff Ed Schatz. Shites. Anyway, Kathy Miller Greer as Dottie. Lauren Holly as Jane Miller. Chriselle Strauss as Jan. Sherry Miller as Mel. Don Lett as Leo. Alan Royal as Mortimer. So that's the cast. Um, of course, Kathy and Jack the Snowman are the main characters, but then there's a big part with this sheriff and the deputy sheriff. And you can stream it on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive. So I'm gonna be kind of winging it because I don't know, this week I just did not feel like writing notes, but I did write like my points, like my bullet points of what to talk about. So my first pro, so I'm gonna go with the pros and cons in my overall opinion. My first pro is the story. I feel like it's really bizarre, but it's really unique and a different take on a Jack the Snowman um type of story. And it is definitely not for children. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there are some sexually suggestive things that happen in the movie. So just I feel like Holly is put it right there. I feel like, yeah, this is definitely not a kids' movie. So don't put it on for the kids and then just leave. It's not for the children. Um, and I also feel like I like that, it's pretty predictable, pretty formulaic, but it's still fun to me, the story. And it kind of goes with the beats, but it also is like different, because usually the snowmen are he's still very popular with the children, but not in like the normal Jack the Snowman type of way. And then my next pro are the characters. I really think that the characters are really fun, especially like Mortimer, played by Alan Royal. He's kind of like a funny old man type character. And Kathy, of course, she's like skeptical. Anybody would be. A lot of the townspeople who they all love Jack are, especially the women, like the middle-aged women, they love him. They think he's hot. Um, this is a little bit of a spoiler, but Jack is a human snowman, so he gets hot easily. So he was outside at one point without a shirt on because that's like the most comfortable he was. Um, He's most comfortable with the snow, so he's doing like house repairs for Kathy, and he ain't got no shirt on, and hey, old women they eat that up. I want to say, was it Jan? I think Jan was the one who like ran into him, and yeah, and was really smitten with him. Or was it Dottie? It was one of them. And then the setting for me was like another plus because it's a typical small town. It's very contained. Um, Only one black family, which was Craig Robinson as the sheriff, his family, which I was like, okay. I'm trying to think, did they have any other like people of color or brown people? I don't think they did. So, lacking some diversity. And then the sheriff was kind of he wasn't 100. He was, yeah, I would say he was like an antagonist. I don't like that. The only black person in town is like not nice. I don't like that. But the setting was really cute. Your little town. I guess she lived up the street from the town. So would it be a town? Would it be like a little mini city? I guess it would still be a town. But in town, she had like a little cafe, and that was really cute. And everybody loved the cafe. And they had a little jail, which plays a part in the story. They have a little, little shops and stuff. So it was like really cute little small town setting. Sometimes I feel like it'd be cute to live in a small town, but then everybody knows your business, um, which does not sound fun. It's like everybody could be there for each other, but then also if everybody knows everybody's business, then that can also be a problem. So those are my pros. I want to talk about something random. I wish I could screenshot it. It was such a cute, funny moment. So they're making cookies, and Kathy bites off a snowman, like the head of the snowman cookie, and Jack looks very distraught. It is so funny. I wish I could have screen recorded it, but Netflix doesn't let you do that. So I mentioned in my short video that I had one con. Actually, I have two. And if you have not seen my shorts video slash TikTok video, basically what Jack knows and what he doesn't know is not consistent. It's like he knows certain things, but he doesn't know other things, which he should know. I feel like nothing, but they let him know some things, but not others, but pretty much nothing else. Um, so that was like not consistent for me without spoiling anything. I do have another con. The townspeople knowing about Jack, so like, um, I don't know if I don't think the doctor, because the doctor is the first person like she took Jack to the doctor when he first came to life and found her and stuff. But I don't think the doctor told everyone. But I feel like everybody just knew that Jack was a snowman. They're like, this is fine. It's Christmas. Weird stuff happens. And I was like, y'all not alarmed or anything? That you don't think this is like too weird? Like everybody was just. I mean, I guess because Jack was really helpful. I guess if he wasn't, they would have been like, yeah, melt that man. So, so yeah, you know, it was kind of weird, but I mean, I don't know. I guess because he was so helpful and so nice, they were like, sure, as real snowman come to life, we're just gonna roll with it. So yeah, so those are my pros and my cons, and here's my overall opinion. I would say this movie was pretty predictable and by the books rom com, but I still enjoyed it. I did accidentally spoil part of the ending for myself and others in my shorts video, but at least I didn't predict the final ending. Oh, so there was it was part of the ending, but it wasn't the ending. If you didn't see my short video, I predicted that Kathy would kiss Jack, and he would become a real man. He would go from a snowman to a real man. And spoiler alert, that's part of the ending. It's not the very ending. So I thought it was gonna be like the very ending, and then they were gonna like have a winter wedding, but that didn't happen. Not the wedding part anyway. But so I'm gonna spoil a little bit. So yeah, but I feel like that's kind of like a thing that happens, like especially like in romance movies, like where some mythical creature is falling in love, like Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. It's like along those lines. So I think if you just want a fun, feel good Christmas movie and to turn off your brain, then this is a fun movie to watch. I have seen somebody commented on my TikTok video on TikTok about this movie and was like they could not finish watching it, and I'm like, yeah. I guess it just depends on what you like. Like if you just want a feel good movie that I mean, of course, I did have some critiques. I had some comments about the movie, but if you're not trying to overly critique the whole movie, this will be fun. I think I was thinking critically about certain things, and I remembered like the premise was, and I told myself to like rest. LOL. Just it's about a man who's a snowman who comes to life. Just relax, you know. So I enjoyed it. I would give it 8 out of 10 just for what it was. It wasn't trying to be critically acclaimed, just a fun, bizarre Christmas rom com. It's basically, I know it's not on Hallmark, but it's the Hallmark Christmas movie formula. You know what I mean? Very predictable, very formulaic. But if you want a fun Christmas movie, turn off your brain. This is good. All right, so I tried a new poetry form. It's called a Quinzane. And I definitely put this in the description. So it's from the French word quinze, which means 15. Quinin, quinze, quinize, quinze, the French word means 15, is an unrhymed verse of 15 syllables. So, so the first line is 7 syllables, then 5 syllables, then three, and then the first line makes a statement, and then the last two lines ask a question related to the statement. So very, I feel like I didn't make it sound simple, but if you read the description with how it's described, it's pretty simple. So, I styled it like T-Pain's "I'm in love with a stripper," like the spelling, but instead it says "I'm in love," but instead it's called "I'm in love with." So it's like I'm in LUV with the letter N, and then in parentheses with a snowman without the H on the without an H on the with, because that's how it's stylized. And I thought that was like a cute title. So it's called "I'm in love with a snowman," and here it goes. I'm in love. I think I budget with. Anyway, I'm in love with a snowman. Could you love him too? That's odd, right? So yeah, that's the poem. That's it. It's just simple, just a fun movie, simple poem. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you really want to be critical of it, it's kind of like a lot of Christmas movies that, especially Hallmark, they like a new Christmas movie. Like it's like I feel like there are definitely other better Christmas movies, definitely, probably, that have more thought put into it and more effort. But if you just want a silly Christmas rom com, this is the one. This is fun. And sometimes you just want something in the background while you're opening presents or while you're eating Christmas dinner or something. And I feel like this is a fun, just, you know, you can watch it or you can just have it in the background movie. So, yeah. I have seen I didn't watch it yet. I saw a YouTube video where they're like, oh, Netflix made the dumbest movie. And then they're talking about this movie, but I haven't watched the video yet. But it's like, it's it's a bizarre premise. I mean, I don't know what you want out of the premise, you know. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Hot Frosty. Have you seen Hot Frosty? Are you gonna watch it, or do you think the premise is just so dumb you're gonna skip it? Let me know what you think. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you all next week.